my god! I know you're right.
Every single last person in each of them locker rooms should have to pledge their allegiance to bow down to the royalty hybrid.
Welcome to AEW 2-year anniversary. Now, here are some words from our AEW chairman, Franco.
2 years ago, if you would have asked me if I would expect AEW to last this long, the answer would have been no. If you would have asked me, did you think AEW would have this big of an impact and call, the answer would have been no. But through thick and thin, we were driven to push ourselves past our limits. What went from a couple friends wrestling in the backyard on a makeshift ring turned into Attitude Era Wrestling, AEW, 2 years of absolute dominance. AEW managed to become the leading comp company within call in those 2 years. We here at AEW are eternally grateful for every superstar that stepped foot in that ring and made this 2-year anniversary possible. Your sacrifices and everything are truly appreciated. This 2-year anniversary is dedicated to all of the naysayers, the obsessed indies owners, our biggest detractors. Thank you to the audience and the community itself. We love you guys so much. Today is a proven fact that AEW walked in order for these indie companies to run. Now Montreal, this is where we started, and this is where we'll celebrate 2 years of AEW. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Well, you heard it here first from our AEW chairman, Franco. Thank you, everyone. And you know, it's your girl, as always, Yolani Serafina for the Divas.
And it's your girl, Christina West.
And your girl, Savion.
Okay, the first match we have here is a newcomer named Amir.
And he's been
I heard this is debut. This is his first time ever in the ring.
And we heard that he has been trained by Aisha Garcia. Well, let's see how he performs.
Yeah, he's facing another rookie in the league, Savion, which is, of course, my brother. He started his career late, but I mean, it's gonna be an interesting night. This is his debut match, Amir. We just gotta see what he's gotta do. See if he's up for the AEW standard.
Let's hope Elijah, taught him some good skills, because, Elijah passes ups and downs in AEW, former IC champion. So let's see if he taught him anything good, or is he just gonna be a failure?
A failure, Yolani, really? I wouldn't say failure. Because Elijah, he's good. He's a good competitor.
If you say so, I guess.
Girl, Yolani is always hating anyways.
Also, Mr. Amir, he was trained also by Maximus as well. So anybody that's trained with Maximus has to be great.
I wouldn't say all that.
Look at Elijah coming out to support his protege.
Just because you're trained by somebody doesn't always mean you're gonna turn out well. Because it's just like, just because you train somebody doesn't mean they're automatically gonna get it. You can show somebody 1,000 times, they might still fuck up, but
that's true. Language, Yolani, but you gotta remember, Elijah, he's the pretty boy of AEW. Like, he thinks he's that guy. He's that guy.
I wouldn't say pretty boy.
You wanna say pretty boy? Why? Why you say pretty boy?
Because, he's giving me very much too much foundation, but...
Oh my god. So you saying he's one of the girls. Yolani, come on. Can't be disrespecting our superstars like that. He's up there,
Anyways, back to what I was saying as the head contest. What was his point of getting him an entrance anyway? He could have just walked out behind Amir, like...
Maybe he wanted his protege to shine.
He wants his protege to shine by doing an entrance? What? Like... He ain't important. He could have sat there and just walked in.
And here comes Savion. Last week he won his first match, his debut match in a triple threat match versus Gavin Evans and Jackson Leon to face the Intercontinental Champion AEC.
Yeah.
Dude, you was shady tonight, Yolani. Like, you got a problem with the Payne family?
All I said was, yeah, how is that shady?
Separate, no shade, baby, but your brother, he, look like he haven't took a shower in 3 months. But anyways,
You know what, Christina? How about you stay over there and eat that honey bun on the other side of the table?
I'm sorry,
You know, I can see that's your brother. You know, y'all look like twins.
We are twins.
Yeah.
I'm just older than him by 2 minutes. Like,
Yeah, you look exactly like him.
Yeah. Y'all both look 60 in the face.
you know what? Y'all, I'm sitting here as general manager. I'm keeping my cool. I do start y'all checks too.
I'm just gonna, you know, was that supposed to like affect me? Like,
Girl,
do you not know who I am? I am Yulani Serafina. I am the face of the commentary team. I am the person everybody comes to watch.
Anyways, girl.
So
Anyways.
please stay in your lane. Nobody knows your
Baby,
Christina.
I don't need you. Remember that. I have my own businesses. Thank you.
You do?
I do. What do you do?
businesses?
You're a classic popcorn star. Anyways, get
I'm
off me.
a
Ladies,
commentator.
back
I'm a
to the ring.
wrestler.
Anyways.
Back to the ring,
You
ladies.
compete with me.
Back to the ring, baby. Keep it cute.
You can't take the hood out of the rag.
Clearly can't take the star out the corn. Anyways.
Ooh, drop kick by Amir.
Okay.
And now we're just watching, you know, you're about to get beat up.
Your
I
brother
guess it just runs in the family.
You know what, little girl? Just stay over there. Mind your business and do your job.
I'm older than you. Let's not forget.
And Savion is capitalizing right now.
She's older than you and she looks younger.
Okay. You know, you know, when you're 30 and you look like this, you know, everybody wants to know is my secrets.
Nobody want to know your secret. You probably got that cancer crap, but focus back on the match.
You should want to know my secret. You know, the matches is giving something. You know, it's given very much, you know, you can tell they're both rookies. But you know, they're kind of given that they've been in the ring together before.
It's pretty back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
We see Savion finally putting in some offense.
With a spike DDT, he did that for sure. Look at him just showboating now. It's like he's just cute. Anyways.
What is Elijah doing?
It was like Elijah was trying to help his protege and it helped.
Was Elijah trying to distract Savion? But
think
it seemed
so.
like he didn't distract them, but
But it worked, I
he did
guess, somehow.
something.
And with the stomps.
Savion. Going for another dropkick but misses wildly.
And the knee to the face by Savion. And look at Elijah. He's being ringside. He's trying to coach Amir on what to do next.
You know, I don't think anybody really cares for Savion. He just seems boring to me.
I really think nobody cares for nobody out in this ring right now. Savion, Amir, or Elijah.
I mean, who can care for Elijah, but anyways.
I don't really think so.
I really think people care more about Elijah than those two in this match right now.
But how long ago Elijah was the champion?
I
Okay.
mean, Savion, when was the last time you had a title?
Oh, Christina, calm down. You're acting like we're talking about you.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Girl, this girl tonight just with the shade. We just trying to do a
But
job.
you know, since we can't talk about nothing about Amir for real because he's his debut. Let's talk about how Savion came in last week in his debut. He was somehow able to be a former world champion, a former just champion in general, Gavin Evans, and a newcomer, Jackson Leon, and a triple threat to go against the IC champion.
So Savion is undefeated, you would say?
That was his first match.
That was his first match.
I'm not going to say undefeated, because just because you have one match don't make you undefeated.
Exactly.
But let's see if Savion can pick up the win here. If he can pick up the win here, it would be, I guess it would be nice for him to be going into Elimination Chamber. But while we're speaking about, people that's in the ring, let's talk about Elijah. So, I remember last week, Elijah, the week before last week, we had, Elijah versus Francisco versus Gavin Evans, and Francisco won the match, and that's how he was able to go to Royal Rumble. That was the week before Royal Rumble or whatever.
I think Elijah
and
was in that match.
He was in that match, because I remember he was the final two with Francisco where he lost.
Yeah, it was that match, Christina. Because it was the final match.
Francisco, he got injured at Royal Rumble a little bit, so he wasn't conscious to continue, so he ended up losing the match. So then
oh my god.
Amir just beat Savion.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Is that Cola?
Is he coming back?
Я тебе писала и ждала тебя в ночи. Ты не отвечаешь больше на мои звонки. Каждый вечер оставляю под подушкой сон. Умоляю небеса назад тебя вернуть. Я была хорошей, а плохой я не была. И всю жизнь как паинька по правилам жила. Надоело плакать, надоело мне страдать. Все равно не выйдет свою смерть предугадать. Была и всю жизнь как паинька по правилам жила. Надоело плакать, надоело мне страдать. Все равно не выйдет свою смерть.
Sapphire?
Растекаются по всей стене твои мозги.
Now it's for the Divas. Wait a minute.
Who is this?
This is Tessa. It's her debut match here in AEW. And it's a qualified match for the women's EC. But you know what, ladies? I'm going to go ahead and just do this. I'm going to go ahead and make this official. Amir, he's surprised up with the win. So guess what? I'm going to award Amir. Amir is going to actually go into the Elimination Chamber in the Men's United States Elimination Chamber match.
I just want to... You said Tessa. I think they just called her Mackenzie.
Yeah. Are you okay tonight, Savion?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Doesn't seem like it. Who's this? She's She's giving me very much, the Grinch in the face.
Last time we
Ladies!
she lost that Royal Rumble in the women's tag team title match.
I mean, she's just not that girl. I mean, look at her.
But you know what? This is a change. This is actually a change for her because last time we seen her was Royal Rumble when we lost, and I dropped her as a tag team partner.
And didn't her mother drop her too? Ooh, I mean ex-mother.
Oh my god.
I just have nothing to say.
This new attitude. I guess it's this new. This new attitude about her. I don't.
Grabs $100. Girl, why is this Monopoly money?
Girl, this is cheap knockoff, just like her weed. It's stiff and crunchy. She looks amazing.
What she got on? Oh my god.
Do you not see her nose? Why is her nose to the side? It's like somebody's...
Ladies, we're not gonna shade the superstars. We're not gonna shade them, but she
She already shaded herself by coming out here looking like that.
I guess it's this her new transformation from Royal Rumble. She's trying to make a statement.
It wasn't very much, That's her information.
Yeah,
And she still looks a mess.
she's never gonna be cute.
Who's this? I think this.
It's
Oh,
Sapphire.
we have Sapphire.
Yes, a queen. The
Sapphire,
daughter of
cause
Sapphire.
she is.
Sapphire is coming with a new look.
New
You know,
attitude, everything.
last time we saw her was Royal Rumble, and she had like orange hair.
Seems like
And she was just like a sweetheart. Now it seems like she's going to the bad side.
I kind of like this.
I'm loving
She's
the
stepping
look.
into the bad side, and she's just, she's serving. I love the hat.
It's very cute. It's unique and different.
It's unique. I mean, Sapphire, she's a competitor. She wants to make a name here in AEW. So the look, the transformation. This is a transformation. Elea need to take notes from her. Because this is a transformation. If you want to go heel, this is the way to do it.
I think Elea needs to take notes from everyone and just take a little piece, because she's
She
not
should
that girl.
definitely take notes from me and you, Ani.
And here's a rookie. This is her first match. This is Tessa. My bad. I thought. Oh, shit.
She's kind of, humongous.
Yeah, she's humongous. It'll be some interesting matches to see her go against like some current superstars. Let's say Aisha, for example. That match will probably be very interesting. But let's see how she does in this stadium.
She looks like somebody that can, she can bring some type of force into the division. But I wonder how can we see her in the title picture or in the picture at all? Because let's not forget, we have other powerhouses like Celia Cartel, Aisha,
Marissa, Marissa. Yeah, Alea's a powerhouse too.
Alea's not a powerhouse. She's not really.
What is Elea doing? What is Elea doing? Alea's just standing there.
Alea's trying to wait for everybody else to fight so she can.
Alea is just standing there watching.
Oh, and Sapphire just popped. That's a hill for you. That is a hill.
And Tessa just hits the rev. What is she doing here?
But, oh my gosh, this is just.
Ladies,
can somebody check on that rev? The rev
right, we can. Because my thing is, she will be fine.
I guess he's fine. Oh my god.
They should know not to hit the rev.
Drop kick to Mackenzie. Oh my god.
Okay, Tessa.
Oh, Tessa with the little springboard.
I like her already.
Oh, and Mackenzie is. Oh, they are just going back and forth on Sapphire. Like that's strategy right there. That is strategy in a match. You want to work down the opponent, get them out together, then leave you to in the ring just to fight. For rookie, that was good for some rookies. That was good.
So we have two rookies. We have two rookies and two wrestlers in training. Okay, so the match should be, good. It's been good so far. It's been, back to back.
Where's Elea?
I think she said she's gonna wait. She's waiting. And I don't blame her. It's a fatal four-way match. It's a fatal four-way match. I would sit there and wait till it's the opportunity, then get in the ring, let them do all the fighting.
Pace back and forth from all three of the competitors so far. It's really good. I can say whoever wins this match, really might have a chance of winning that Elimination Chamber.
Right, they are qualifying for the #1 contender Women's Divas IC Championship match at Mania. 6 women in a chamber. Like, I don't believe we had an EC for the women, the Divas before, have we?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Evolution 2. We had Elea Cartel defend her United States Championship against Mercedes, Amber, Kaylee Mickelson, Aria Wise, Angela being. You know, where did you get Zena Rivera from?
I thought that was her in the match. I thought that was her in the match anyways. Get out my face.
Christina, you know, you shouldn't really talk if you don't know your history of AEW.
And they are taking these ladies.
Anniversary. You should know
These ladies are taking they took the panel off of the table.
How to act.
You know,
they are destroying the announce tables. What?
Can you back up, ma'am, Tessa? Can you leave the table alone?
We're not playing. You need to move.
Oh my God, she almost put it through the table. Oh my God.
What is Elea doing over there?
She's just talking.
She's just talking.
Girl,
I would be like, this is. Oh, and Tesla just died over Elea.
The whole suicide dive.
How you missed the whole suicide? Okay, girl.
I think Elea's just sitting there. Oh, and Tesla said, "I'm tired of you talking." Elea, my bad. Tesla said, "I'm just sitting there. I'm tired of you talking."
She just hit that diving leg drop right on top of the
This is not a good match for Elea. Elea should get in the ring with these ladies and fight. Like, you just standing there. Standing there is not going to get nothing.
Elea is scary. She's not going to do anything.
That's true, but she also
as one of the 4 horsewomen, like me just watching this match and I'm just staring.
You started that again?
I think Elea is like, she's not really doing a good. Like she's doing good by just sitting there watching, but at the same time, I feel like she's
not making a name for yourself.
Anything.
This is not making a name for yourself. If you want to make a name for yourself in AEW, you have to put in the work.
Elea was just a placeholder.
Yeah.
But she just now she decides to get in the ring, and she's getting right back out. What is she doing? Showboating? Like, now she wants to get down and dirty. Ooh, and Mackenzie takes down Elea.
Oh my gosh. Tessa is just, you know, she's showing out. She hit that moonsault, but then she landed on her feet, and then she hit another moonsault.
That's athleticism for right there.
Pop her. Yes,
she popped her. She's saying, you're not getting in this match. You want to sit here and wait and talk your junk outside the ring. You're not going to get in this match and just think you're going to win. And Tessa took out Elea. Like, Elea, you just sitting there. What you doing?
You know, the match could be better, but for it to be 2 rookies and then 2 wrestlers in training, the match is good for them. But it could be so much better. Because, you know, as you know, one of the 4 horsewomen, I have seen very, like...
And Sapphire Kazarian.
Sapphire has just won.
She qualified. And she qualifies
She's the first person to qualify for the Divas IC.
No, she has not. She's the 3rd. She's the 3rd. Because you had Courtney and Kaylee qualified last week.
A video package.
And here it is, the match I've been looking forward to all night. Aisha versus Elea. Like, come on, 2 powerhouses in the women's division.
You know, Aisha, she's very.
No, Aisha, you know, she's a big girl.
She came a long way though.
She knows how to carry herself. Because she's been through a lot, because she went on my 600-pound life and she got herself together.
She has lost a lot of weight.
If you look
lost that weight. She has.
If you look at if you look at some of the old AEW matches on the AEW network, you can tell that Aisha, she's been through a lot.
And she got better makeup. She used to look like Buckeye Bullfrog.
And the match is already starting out. Aisha is capitalizing.
And a swinging neckbreaker from Aisha once again to Elea Cartel. I'm just gonna say, like, since Elea Cartel has returned to AEW, you know, she hasn't really been in her best. Like,
She's been off her game a little bit.
yeah, like, she had her prime, you know, when she beat Skylar Gafar for the women's AC title. Well, women's US, I mean. And, you know, she had a dominant reign from then, and then when she lost the title, and then, you know, her contract was done with AEW, you know,
But
she just fell off from then.
But you gotta understand, she also's facing one of the most biggest women in AEW. Aisha is a big girl, so she has to
Yeah,
try.
but at the same time, Elea, being big doesn't, like, Elea is that type of, you know, female where, like, you don't, being big is not really something that's gonna help you against her. It's all about physics and all that. Because that's, Elea, she knows what to do. She likes to watch her opponents and figure out what she can do to, you know, damage them and pick up the victory. She finds their weakness. And we all know Aisha weakness is her knees. If you can get her down to her knee on the
Right.
ground, you probably might have the whole match right there.
But right now,
Aisha is just
she's
laying
capitalizing.
Elea right now.
She is capitalizing this match, and she just clotheslined her over the rope outside the ring.
Aisha is not playing with her.
Aisha said she wants this. She wants to go to Mania. She wants the whole go in AEW so bad. Even though she's one of the tag team, she's one half of the tag team champions right now.
The tag team champions, her and Marissa Black.
But she said she wants more gold. She wants to qualify. She wants to win the EC, and she wants to go to Mania to face Kendall Kazarian.
But like, the thing is, like, we just said she's gonna have a tag team, but let's not forget her tag team partner Marissa Black is also in that Elimination Chamber. So what if Aisha wins this match and it comes to Elimination Chamber and is there to find two? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, is Marissa gonna win or Aisha's gonna win? Like, they're both dominant, and we all know Marissa, she's one of the most dominant women in AEW, but, you know, we speaking about prime, she's, you know, she really lost her prime also. But, you know, Aisha, she lost her prime also, but it seems like she's coming back in it, I guess.
Elea has not had any type of offense this entire match.
Aisha is just destroying Elea right now.
You
She's
gotta
just
wonder what
drilling
Elea
her.
thinking backstage about what's happening to her sister-in-law.
You
And
know,
the
she
belly
probably
to-
just thinking like how
Hey,
she just want. I just know that Celia wants to come out here and just beat the fuck out of Aisha for
Language,
Elea.
silly. Language, Jelani. Language. You have to remember.
Elea got destroyed.
Get them all.
The next match we have is the EC Men's US title qualifying match. It will be Elijah Garcia versus Montana Michelson West. You know, if my brother does win this match, I'll be okay, I guess. You know,
Your brother.
yeah, sadly, Montana is my brother. Yeah.
That West, you know, it's just a lot of babies up in that crack house. Like,
Oh
how
my
many
God.
sisters do you have?
What you're not going to do is sit here and disrespect me and my family. That's what you're not going to do. Thank you.
I'm just
Isn't
gonna.
it like 16 y'all in that crack house?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies,
I
you want.
promise you, if I have to get ghetto at this announce this and mollywop you, then I will.
It's a table, not dash, you know. But
Like
you
I
probably
said,
don't know much
what I
about
said,
that.
and again, probably would have been do something.
You know, I was just looking at my nails.
Yeah, you do that.
I just got this pedicure, and I wouldn't mess it, get it messed up over no hood rat like you.
Hood rat? No, baby. You talk too much. That's your problem.
And you can't wrestle, so
You can't wrestle. I'm not worried about you.
look at my
I mean,
he'll
How I
still
got
win.
to the Rumble. Nobody's worried about you. You're irrelevant to me. Thank you.
At least I was in the Rumble.
Ladies.
You know, you didn't get the call from AEW.
I don't care to be
You know,
there. Thank you.
You know, when you did have your run to AEW, you couldn't even win the title.
Do you have a problem?
Let's not forget that.
Baby, thank you.
And here comes, like I said, the pretty boy of AEW, Elijah Garcia.
The Latino dream.
Yes. Elijah said he wants to go to AEW. He wants to go to the EC. He wants to confront Antonio about the United States Championship because he feels like he should be the champion at the moment.
You know,
And
let's just
Antonio.
see if Elijah can win because, like, he has been getting opportunities after opportunities just to lose. Because, you know, before last week, you know, after the Royal Rumble, it was you know, it was a fatal four-way tables eliminations match to determine the World Heavyweight Champion, no more contender for Elimination Chamber. We had Elijah Garcia, Darnell Ford, Antonio Kazarian, and Young. And you know, Francisco Young, you know, he won that match and he became the one of him, but you know, it was just like a lot going on social media between Elijah and Francisco. So Kendra Kazarian, you know, she spoke out and she said it's gonna be Elijah versus Francisco. The winner is the number one contender. So Francisco, you know, last week it was Francisco versus Elijah, and Francisco had to play his own line, and you know, he won the match. So we're gonna see Arlo Rivera versus Francisco Young at Elimination Chamber. But let's see, can Elijah Garcia, you know, pick up the win tonight, or he gonna just take another loss? But I just feel like he might win because, you know, I know he's just there.
Well, also too, you got to think this is the road to AEW Mania. Anything happens. Like, we didn't expect Amir to win his match tonight, doing his debut match, and you see he already is qualified for EC. Like, everybody wants to go to Mania, and that's the goal. Perform. EC is just one little shortcut to Mania. We just have to get there. Everybody wants to show off and be at Mania. This is the time for it.
You know, I have been in a couple of Manias myself. So I know how Mania could, you know, make how these people feel. You know, I have competed in 2 different AEW Manias. So just to be able to say you compete on AEW Mania, you know, it really feels special. So I just know whoever wins this match and goes to Elimination, they're gonna try their best, their hardest to win. So they can be the new AEW United States Champion and walk into WrestleMania as a champion. They can say they walk into Mania and they walking in as champion.
Yep. This is the end game.
But you gotta think, Antonio Kazarian is watching this match. He's watching to see who qualifies in that EC because you never know what spot Antonio's gonna come in.
Yeah, but then, you know, he might be watching, but you know, he has to worry about the main event he has tonight. It's him versus his fellow
Team Maximus
partner, Arlo Rivera. It was supposed to be a triple threat, Maximus, Arlo, and Antonio, but something came over Maximus like an hour before the show. So he wasn't able to make it tonight. So we just want to make sure Maximus is ready and he like feels better, because you know he's our Royal Rumble winner and we need him to be good before WrestleMania.
And Elijah is trying to capitalize against Montana Michelson right now.
Drop kick to the face.
Now these boys are really wanting to qualify. Like, they want to make their name in AEW. Like, Elijah, this would be a good look if Elijah wins this match right now. With the spear. And they'll go 1, 2. Oh, and Montana kicks out. Montana said he's not giving up. He is not giving up. He wants to qualify. He wants to walk into Mania as United States champion.
Ringboard sling blade.
But my thing is also, I would have to say these boys can't. You gotta also think, if you qualify, you gotta think about there's 5 other people in that EC match.
And we already know so far, you know, the champion Tony Kazarian is in that match. Last week, Big Bishop qualified, and then, you know, we just found out by you earlier that Amir is also in that match. So now, you know, it's just 2 spots left. We have the, you know, this match, the winner is going to be in the match, and then, you know, we have to figure out the last qualifier.
But you see the back and forth of these competitors right now. Like Montana, he's trying to take a breather, but then he's trying to plan out his next move. Because, you know, as you see, Elijah, he's sneaky. You never know what Elijah's going to do.
You can tell that they're both desperate for this win, and they both need it.
My brother has not held any championship gold in a minute, so this could be his moment. Or not.
And he didn't. Oh, Elijah with the body slam to the mat. Is it? Oh, and Montana kicks out right at 1. Like, you gotta think, these dudes.
If Montana wins tonight, you know, Kavana West will, you know, she might be proud of him because somebody is doing something for her family, right?
Oh my God.
But, you know, also, we heard on the AW Instagram that August West was signed. So I just can't wait to see him in action. Just like we just got the whole little crack house here.
Yulani, keep it cute.
Christina, this is my table. I need you to mind your business.
I need to teach you to keep it cute.
I think I did.
But Christina, how do you feel that both of your brothers are here at AEW with you?
You know, I don't really claim them, don't really care for them, but hey, gotta be supportive of the family, I guess.
What's it, Yulani? I just feel like Yulani's gonna say something about that. She's gonna comment off what you just said.
She don't know what she's nobody to me.
And look at Elijah just showboating in the ring.
Yes, Elijah.
Maybe I wouldn't want to
with a
get
spear.
anything,
The spear, another spear. Did it catch Montana? Montana kicks out. That's 2 spears, 2 powerful spears from Elijah. Like, it's impossible to kick out for one of his spears. But I can't say that because somebody has something there. And they're going super kick by Elijah.
Latin music is over for the 1, 2, 3.
And Elijah
is going to Elimination Chamber. He finally gets a win. Let's see if he can take the victory and maybe win an Elimination Chamber.
He wants to become a champion again.
He wants to hold that gold. He wants to hold the gold. He said, I've been intercontinental. I'm trying to go for more gold. Let's go for the United States. Like, but you got to remember, he has to think about the champions in the match and the other competitors that's going to be in that match. So I want to showboat and be just like, okay, I'm going to be champion.
I wonder what's going to happen if, like, remember his rookie is in there.
That should be interesting.
Now, we'll have here is the AW Tag Team Champion, the more contender. I think it's a ladder match.
Yes, it is a ladder match.
And you have the Intercontinental Champion, Ace Knight, coming out here with his tag team partner. His tag team partner is Jason Leon. This is a new tag team here at AEW. They was like, hey, sit down, came back to me like, hey, We want to tag. We want to go to face Team Maximus. So give us a shot. And guess what I did? I just said, okay, you have this match now. But they have to face the Ford Brothers. The Ford Brothers didn't go as well here at AEW. Like, they done did a couple of open challenges and they failed the match. Like, it was just the other team in the ring. I'm trying to remember who was all in that match. It was Team Maximus, Antonio, and Maximus. Both Ford Brothers, and it was Montana West and Savion Payne in the open challenge, and the Ford Brothers got eliminated, leaving Antonio and the tag team of Savion and Montana in the ring. But in that open challenge, Antonio represented the Team Maximus and retired. But I'm coming to you.
They say it's a lot about Antonio Cesarian, that no matter how much odds is against him, he's just better than half of his roster. Everything you know, everything you plan.
And this is Shaq's to Leon. And they call themselves the Elite Hounds. Like, I'm gonna see what they have.
I can tell they're why they call themselves the Hounds.
They look like some hounds.
But we gotta also think they're facing the Ford Brothers. The Ford Brothers had a losing streak so far here at AEW. I just wonder if the Ford Brothers can pull it out and go to EC to face Team Maximus.
The last time we seen Jackson Leon was at the Royal Rumble when he was in the triple threat match between Akane and Oliveira for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
I got some demons on my back. I put my shooters on
and here's come one half of the Ford Brothers.
Big body shit coming crack. New body, let it throw it back. I just gotta swipe, no act. We gon' get these racks, no cap. Yeah, savage. She gon' stick it for a savage and for the green cap.
Darius Ford, the Ford Brothers really have to think that, like, okay, they don't have opportunity after opportunity to try to get #1 contender spots here at AEW for the face Team Maximus, but they failed to compete. But tonight they said they want to make a change. They want gold. So we're gonna have to see. They come up against a new tag team. You know, new tag teams sometimes they can't communicate.
Yeah, and this is an experienced team. Although they might, do some losing, just to, they're going to, well, we have, even though they're a new team, we have to remember that Ace Knight, this one, he's the IC champion, Jackson Leon, he's something, he's not something. So I guess you can say they might have a chance.
They're receiving on a Sunday. Free up the game. Look, you know that they're watching us. Tito and BB,
and now we just waiting for the other half, Darnell Ford.
And here comes the pain of Kenneth Kazarian. You know, her man, Darnell Ford.
I put my shooters on the map. 30 round, get him if he like. Drip down, no, I spent the pack. Big body shit.
And Darnell had a conversation with his brother earlier tonight. He was like, we cannot lose. We have to qualify and go to EC. We have to show Team Maximus that we are ready for you guys and we want those titles. But they have to put themselves against this tag team, this newly tag team, Elite Hounds. They have to show themselves like, hey, we are here. We want those goals. Y'all just knew. Y'all stand back. We gonna do what we have to do.
Tell them no speaking. Tell them fucking keep it secret. Reasons. Fucking I'm leaving. Bitches switching like the season. Some demons on my back. I put my shooters on the map. 30 round, get him if he like. Drip down, no, I spent the pack. Big body, same color crack. New thotty, let it throw it back. I just gotta swipe, no act. We gon' get these racks, no cap. I be chillin', but I be loving war. Look, City, you know who the core. Been a Washington, nigga, been kicking doors. Look, we just swing the 44. Every chop to the 22s. We can fight it.
Since it's a ladder match.
Ooh, and Elite Hounds
right off the bat.
Just ran up on them.
Like, that has to be embarrassing. Like, already get attacked and both of the Ford Brothers are just on the ground. Like, the Elite Hounds said, hey, we fresh, we new, we want this, let's go. And you see how they going back and forth. They'll get one brother on the ground and they'll go back to the other brother and get the other brother. It's strategy.
You know, they're playing it real smart. They're doing what anybody should do in a tag team match. You know.
Especially a ladder match. A ladder match is one of the most difficult matches sometimes.
You know what what we can say is basically, you know, from our device, because I have been in, you know, ladder matches before and tag team ladder matches at that also. You know, I feel like they should just keep one. You know, they should have one person put the ladder in the ring, the other one keep the opponents down.
Yeah, guard it. So you will always have somebody on that top going, because that clip at the top of that, that's holding that briefcase with the contract for that #1 contendership. That clip is hard to take down. Like, you have to put all your muscle into it, and you have to concentrate in order to get the tension from that clip. Oh.
But now I think, what is Ace Knight doing?
Ace Knight said
he ran around the whole ring to get a ladder.
And Jackson Leon is just capitalizing on Darius. Like, and Darnell's coming on trying to show some offense and match. Oh, and got clocked by the letter by Jackson Leon. Like,
You know,
I wonder what's. I'm wondering what are these brothers thinking? Like, they're facing a newly tag team, and the tag team is just dominating them right now. Oh my God. That's
this new tag team is just destroying the Four Brothers. Like, I don't think the Four Brothers have no chance of winning right now.
Yes, and Ace Knight is guarding. He's protecting Jackson Leon right now while Jackson Leon is trying to get that briefcase. And Darnell with this, he misses. That, and Darius falls back with it.
Darius was able to knock the ladder down and then get Jackson Leon off the ladder. That was very smart. I don't know what Darnell was doing. He was targeting, like, he was trying to go for Ace Knight instead of, like, going for Jackson.
But this is the Four Brothers' opportunity right now. They got Jackson Leon. He's out the ring right now. He's coming in. They can capitalize and show that, hey, we are ready. We want us
down.
And Jackson is into the ladder.
Oh my gosh, she just swung Jackson Leon into the ladder.
Yo, this match is crazy too far.
And right now, Darius is in the ring by himself. Darnell has rolled out again. And you have to realize, you in the ring with two competitors that they are hungry for those titles. They want to face Team Maximus, saying, hey, we want Team Maximus. We want to dethrone Team Maximus from this title streak that they have.
Right.
And Darius is saying, hey, if my brother's not represented, I'm going to represent. I want to make sure Team Ford is on, and we are going to win this match.
You know, it's like the Four Brothers, they're like coming back with a little bit of offense, but you can see that the Elite Hounds is just, they got this right now.
The communication is strong with the Elite Hounds, as you can see. And Ace Knight, the Intercontinental Champion, this is going to be big for him. If he wins this match with Jackson Leon, not only is he defending his Intercontinental Championship at Elimination Chamber, but he'll be also going against Team Maximus for the tag team titles. Oh, and Darius pushes the ladder down. And Jackson Leon is hanging on for his dear life.
He said, I'm not letting go. He said, this is my money in the bank. Oh, but Ace Knight just rolled out. Is this gonna be the part where the Four Brothers are able to are they gonna take this time to while they only have one person out?
This will be a time to capitalize. Like, Darnell can climb the ladder and go ahead and grab this briefcase. And Ace Knight is back up. He said, no, we're not doing it. And he pushes the ladder off just easily. And Darnell is rolling out again. Poor Darius. Darius is just taking a beating from both Elite Hound members. And Ace Knight sets up the ladder again and has Jackson go back up. Ace Knight has not climbed this ladder at all. He said, Jackson, you're going to go up. You're going to go up and grab this briefcase and win this match. And that's what exactly he just did.
Jackson Leon and Ace Knight, the Elite Hounds, are going against Team Maximus. And here comes the AEW United States Champion,
Antonio Kazarian. This is a champion versus champion match. Last minute changes. At first this is going to see who's the best of Team Maximus. Who's going to be Antonio, Maximus, and Arlo face off against each other to see which one was the best member. But as we said, Maximus is out. He's sick right now. So we had to do a final change to make it a champion versus champion. United States champion versus the world champion. And this is our main event.
You know, we have Antonio Kazarian and Arlo Rivera. So, you know, as the main event, we just, you know, I can tell this is going to be a good one.
Because, like, you got to think, all the Team Maximus is good. They are holding titles. They're holding the World Championship, the United States Championship, and also the Tag Team Championships. Like, Team Maximus is dominant and holding it down in AEW.
Yes.
But you got to think, Arlo has to remember, this has to be a match. I have to win this match. Both of these members have to think, I have to win this match because momentum can change going into EC.
And you see over coming up AEW World Championship, where he won that at Royal Rumble when he beat Jackson Leon and Akane in a 30-minute finishing match.
But also, too, but you gotta also think, Maximus is watching from home. He really wanted to be in this match though, but he's watching from home and he's like, I still coming for you. And you gotta think, EC is around the corner. He faces Francisco at the main event at EC. So Maximus is watching. He want to know, okay, Arlo.
And that match can go anywhere. We don't know. It could be Arlo
Antonio ran up with a big boot.
or we could have Francisco Young.
Who is y'all money on for that match?
I honestly don't know. I think Francisco can probably dethrone Arlo. But Arlo is good. That's the challenge.
I feel like Arlo might win because, you know, I feel like Arlo is coming back up because, you know, but, you know, I feel like my money's on Arlo, but I feel like Francisco might have a chance because let's not forget, last time Arlo was the world champion, the person that dethroned him was Francisco.
And this is another match. It kind of brings back up a rivalry for them because, like, they was feuding a long time ago, but Arlo he wants his revenge. He wants to go on the EC saying, hey, I'm champion. You're not going to dethrone me. I'm going to face Maximus at Mania. You're not going to do nothing. So this match right here, if Arlo wins, Francisco got to think like, hey, Arlo has the momentum right now. Can Arlo beat me? But you got to also think, Francisco like, hey, I want that gold. I want to face Maximus at Mania. I want that top spot at Mania.
The past few weeks, Francisco has beaten Antonio Kazarian, Daniel Ford, Elijah Garcia twice. So for him to, you know, he has his own momentum, but if you can somehow, you know, can win this match against Antonio, you know, it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be something to watch. We just can't. Oh, who's gonna win? Like, that match is gonna be incredible.
Now, this is a back and forth match between Antonio and Arlo. Like, this match can go either ways with both Team Maximus. Both Team Maximus competitors are good.
especially Arlo.
Speaking of Elimination Chamber, the confirmed matches so far are, we have Francisco Young in the main event versus Arlo Rivera for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have Team Bella, Zena Rivera, and Kendall Kazarian going against the Bullies, Marissa Black, and Aisha for the Divas Tag Team Championships.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we also have, we just found out we have the Elite Hounds versus Team Maximus, and we have the men's United States Chamber. We have Antonio Kazarian, Big Bishop, Elijah Garcia, Amir, and one more opponent. And then we have the Divas IC Chamber number contender. We have Aisha. We have Marissa Black. We have Angela B. We have
Courtney
Kazarian, and we have
Courtney and Kaylee Michelson.
And it has been reports that Courtney has been injured, so she will have a replacement at Elimination Chamber.
We wish Courtney the best. Let's be with her.
And then, also we have a match that everybody can't wait to see. We have the bare knuckle bride Celia Carter against the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble winner Dream Aiko. If Celia is able to win that match, she will be joining that women's title, the Divas title match at WrestleMania.
And this is just in, and I'm going ahead and give you a surprise right there. Normally we let the men main event Mania, but this year is going to be different. The women are main event in Mania this year, and it's going to be the Divas. It's going to be the Divas match, the Divas Championship match. Kendall Kazarian is going to face Dream, but if Celia can pull that match off at EC, it's going to be a triple threat, and I can't wait for Mania. Mania is around the corner. That's the best time for AEW. Because you don't know what you're going to see.
I'm just going to say, the matches so far, and I forgot, we have Savion versus Ace Knight. So, we have right, I just can't wait for this. These matches are going to be so...
And it's, like I said, Antonio and Arlo are going back and forth right now.
Let's see if Antonio can get the first point. The last
and with the cover. 1, 2, 3. And he got the first point. Antonio scored the first point in this Champions versus Champion. Arlo said, hey, you might score the first point, but I am the world champion. But what you gotta think, this is big right now. You scored the first point, a first pinfall off the world champion. If you can get another one and say you defeated the world champion, that would be something big as well.
If Antonio Kazarian gets this win over Arlo Rivera tonight, it's probably gonna, Francisco's gonna feel good about himself, because if he was able to beat Antonio and Antonio was able to beat Arlo, it just, it shows that he might have it at Elimination Chamber.
Right. I mean, you got to think that self-esteem for Arlo will go down. Hey, I'm going into EC with a loss. That's going to be hanging over your head. Because I know some superstars, they have that momentum could change when you win or lose matches. And that wouldn't be good for Arlo right now, because anything can happen. Oh, and Antonio caught him with the Inseguri. Arlo reverses. And the kick to the face by Antonio. Antonio is capitalizing. Look at that athleticism right now.
Right. He's telling Arlo to get on.
What's looking for?
He is saying, I am the best member of Team Maximus besides Maximus right now. Oh, and he's going with her headlock. Can Arlo get out of it?
Arlo's gonna go to sleep.
Will Arlo get out of it?
Oh my God!
And Arlo Rivera has just won
the world champion Arlo.
2 points. That has got to be big right there. You got to score not only both.
I just know I'm over here. I know he just feels some type of way, going to elimination every day. He just lost 2-0. He was not. It just shows Antonio. It's just he's the face. He shows he's the king. But
and that is
thank you everyone for tuning in to AEW 2-year anniversary. Love.